This is the WJTS News. I'm Bill Potter reporting. Thank you for tuning in. Perry County schools were on lockdown this afternoon after a couple of threats were received. Indiana State Police take any threat very seriously and sent multiple units from the Jasper Post to Perry County. State Police, along with conservation officers, Perry County and city law enforcement officials, maintained a heavy presence in Perry County due to the threats made against Perry County schools. A Jasper man was arrested on domestic battery charges early Friday morning. The Jasper Police Department responded to the report of a physical domestic dispute. Upon investigation, it was determined the male suspect, 36-year-old Samuel J. Huffman, strangled and physically assaulted a female victim in the presence of juveniles. Huffman was taken into custody and lodged into the DuBois County Security Center and charged with strangulation, a level 6 felony, and domestic battery in the presence of juveniles, a level 6 felony. A local firefighter has been named a Rotary International Paul Harris Fellow for his bravery and courage during a natural gas incident back in August. Here's Ty Hunter with the story.
Josh Dooley with the Jasper Volunteer Fire Department was named a Paul Harris Fellow in a special presentation last night after being nominated by Dr. Ann Patterson and her husband Darren. Back in August 30th of this year, Dr. Patterson of Jasper was alone in her home and had called the local non-emergency number after she felt something was wrong, but was unable to detect the smell of the natural gas that was leaking inside her home. Dr. Patterson had at the time lost her taste and smell from a recent battle with COVID-19. Julie was the first responder to arrive on the scene and reportedly could smell the odor of natural gas from the Patterson driveway. After removing Dr. Patterson from the home, who at this time had become severely disoriented, Dooley alerted responding emergency personnel to keep their distance. Firefighters report that the levels of natural gas in the home were unlivable. Dooley's quick actions not only saved the Patterson home, but Dr. Patterson's life.
So I chose Josh Dooley because he was the first responder that came to our house first. He was the first one on the scene. And his bravery, his courage, I just thought that he needed to be recognized.
Jasper Mayor Dean Vonderheide was in attendance during the surprise presentation last night, but he himself was not surprised by Dooley's actions on that fateful day in August.
To me, these guys are heroes every day, and I think it goes without saying when Josh was told that he was going to receive this, he said it's for the department, because every one of those guys out there would have done the same thing. You know, the training, what their passion for it. Remember, they're volunteers. They've got a passion for serving the community, and that's what it takes. We're really proud of the Jasper Volunteer Fire Department, especially tonight with Josh Dooley.
The Pattersons and the Jasper Volunteer Firefighters want to remind the public that smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors cannot detect the presence of natural gas. For the WBDC News, I'm Ty Hunter reporting.
Thank you, Ty. The special Santa Claus holiday postmark is now available at the Santa Claus Post Office. This famous small-town post office is the only one in the world with the Santa Claus name and receives over 400,000 pieces of mail in December. The Santa Claus Post Office has offered the special postmark every holiday season since 1983. Each year, a local high school student designs a special picture postmark for use on Christmas cards and other mail from the Santa Claus Post Office during the holiday season. The 2021 postmark is available only in Santa Claus, Indiana, on working days between December 1st and December 24th. Santa Claus, Indiana will celebrate the holiday season with special events throughout the town in December. Traditional events include Santa Claus Land of Lights, Christmas Lake Village Festival of Lights, Santa Claus Christmas Parade, and more. Christmas-themed fireworks will light up the sky on December 4th. Find event details at santaclausind.org/events. For more information about the Santa Claus Christmas celebration and holiday packages, call toll-free 888-444-9252 or visit santaclausind.org/Christmas. The latest COVID-19 numbers have been released for Indiana. Here is Peter Marshall with the totals.
Indiana Department of Health reported 5,659 new cases of COVID-19 and 57 new deaths on Friday for the state. To date, there have been a total of 1,118,335 cases of COVID-19 and a total of 17,117 deaths reported in the state, with 595 additional deaths ruled as probably associated with COVID-19. There have also been 100 142 confirmed cases of multisystem inflammatory syndrome in children. As of right now, only 53% of Indiana's population ages 5 and up are fully vaccinated. 97.736% of Indiana's COVID numbers are those who are unvaccinated. Of those who are vaccinated, only 2.264% have experienced a breakthrough case, only 0.045% have been hospitalized, and only 0.024% of those who are vaccinated have died from COVID, with an average age of 79 for breakthrough deaths. DuBois County saw 21 new cases and 1 new death reported Friday. The Indiana Department of Health reported a 7-day positivity rate of 10.8% amongst all tests and 24.1% amongst unique individuals. To date, there have been a total of 8,835 cases for the county, and 140 DuBois County residents have died from the virus. As of right now, only 57.4% of the county ages 5 and up are fully vaccinated. For the surrounding counties, as of Friday, Spencer has 15 new cases and 50.5% of its population is vaccinated. Davies has 15 new cases with 35.2% of its population vaccinated. Martin has 3 new cases with 41.9% of its population vaccinated. Lawrence has 39 new cases with 48.8% of its population vaccinated. Orange has 22 new cases with 48.2% of its population vaccinated. Pike has 14 new cases with 42.5% of its population vaccinated. Crawford has 3 new cases with 45.8% of its population vaccinated. Perry has 20 new cases with 56.8% of its population vaccinated. And Warwick County has 58 new cases with 61.9% of its population vaccinated. 18.8% of ICU beds for Indiana District 10 are currently in use for COVID alone. This has been Peter Marshall reporting.
Thank you, Peter. The current recommendation from the World Health Organization, the Center for Disease Control, and the Indiana Department of Health to help combat the COVID-19 virus is to get vaccinated. The higher the percentage of population that is vaccinated, the safer we all will be. To get scheduled for your first shot, go to ourshot.in.gov. You can find a complete breakdown of COVID-19 statistics by going to coronavirus.in.gov. And back on Wednesday, Governor Eric Holcomb signed Executive Orders 2131 and 2132 to continue the public health emergency and the executive order for provisions that address the impact of COVID-19. Extending the executive orders allows key items to remain in place that protect Hoosiers. The executive orders allow 200,000 eligible households to receive an additional $95 per month in federal food assistance. The Supplemental Assistance Program, known as SNAP Emergency Allotment, provides nutrition for more than 600,000 Hoosiers. In addition, the state's public health emergency allows the state health commissioner to serve as the statewide ordering physician for those who choose to be vaccinated, including children 5 and under. This offers easy access to vaccines through pharmacies, local health departments, and other health facilities. All directives and executive orders which continued throughout the public health emergency will expire on December 31st. A continuation of the public health emergency and the executive order beyond December 31st, 2021 will be deemed necessary to preserve the specific provisions. The contract of Vincennes University President Dr. Chuck Johnson has been extended through 2024 by the Board of Trustees at its December 1st meeting in the Shake Learning Resource Center. Multiple trustees praised Johnson for his superb leadership and contributions to fulfilling the university's mission. And in other matters discussed at the meeting, the trustees voted to approve a degree program that will meet vital health care needs. The demand for nurses with a bachelor's degree is rising. The LPN-BSN concentration establishes a direct pathway for LPNs to obtain a bachelor's degree in 3 years instead of the typical 4 to 5 years. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center is offering Safe Sitter, a class designed to prepare adolescents ages 11 to 14 to be safe when home alone, watching younger siblings, or babysitting. This instructor-led class is filled with fun, games, and role-playing exercises. Students even get to use mannequins to practice rescue skills like choking rescue. The next class will be held on Thursday, December 30th, 2021. From 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Memorial's Southside office, 1100 West 12th Avenue in Jasper. Class size is limited. Cost for the class is $50. To register, visit Memorial Hospital's website at mhhcc.org and click on Classes and Events, or call the Health and Wellness Department at 812-996-2399, option 1. Now stay tuned. WJTS News will continue in a moment with a look at weather, and Kurt Gooksell has a look at sports. All to come on 18 WJTS.